Hello and welcome back for part 33 of This is Total War with Arkhan the Black. Starting off with this pretty interesting siege defense battle that came up at the end of last time. I'm not sure I can hold this, although the enemy army is quite poorly equipped for the siege. I did talk about this a bit last time, but I'll just go over it again. They've got a lot of cavalry, so boar boys, spider riders, wolf chariots, giants, pump wagons, but they don't have any siege equipment here. So none of these units are actually useful until they take control of or knock down the gates, which means they're very reliant on their heavy infantry, black orcs, big guns, savage orcs, getting and taking the walls. And I don't have any units that are nearly as strong as theirs in terms of melee, but I do have Screaming Skull catapults and a lot of archers to do substantial damage to these infantry units as they try and walk forwards. So I think this might be doable. All that said, I'm going to have big leadership penalties from the plague, which is definitely a problem. Yeah, let's just get the battle started and see how the orcs deploy. If I remember correctly, there's like a right angle. Yeah, so there's two gates. We'll have to see whether the orcs are going to send troops against each gate or just focus on one side. I imagine they'll focus on one side and just hold all of their cavalry back. But we'll see. Oh, and that's interesting. My army outside actually does not start in the battlefield. That's a little unfortunate because that means, yeah, that sucks. That means getting catapults into position is actually harder. Okay, well, yikes! I didn't anticipate that. And the orcs have split their troops up to attack from two sides. So let's take a quick look at what they've got. So this side has their general, who is back here. He's actually, is he on a boar? Yeah, he is on a boar. Okay, well, that might be to our advantage. So they've got pump wagons, chariots, and then goblins. Oh, they've hardly got anything to take the walls on this flank, right? There's just goblins. Spider riders. Yeah, it'd be cool if the game let spider riders actually climb up the walls, but it doesn't. so they're just gonna be useless until the gate comes down. I guess their strategy is to break down the gate of the giant and then bring in the cavalry. Okay, but I don't actually need... It's literally only these two units that can get up on the walls, so that's interesting. Let me just get this gamble out of the way so this doesn't take up part of the screen. We do have a Lich Priest coming in the reinforcing army. Okay, so yeah, this is their main infantry attack then. So Orc Boys, Big Guns, Black Orcs, Black Orcs, Black Orcs, and Savage Orcs. So they do just have ladders, which makes it a little trickier for them. They don't have a battering ram, well they can have a unit come and just punch down the gate, I guess. Okay, I've got a lot of archers coming in as reinforcements from here. Yeah, I've got to decide basically my infantry, how to position my infantry and artillery. Clearly my Ushabti can't go on the walls. Trying to remember what else I have in my reinforcing army. I didn't actually think that they'd be coming into the city. Like, I actually thought they'd be in with the defenders from the start, but they weren't stationed in the city itself, so that's what happened. So I've got quite a lot of spearmen, quite a lot of archers, and then two Screaming Skulls, my general who's on a War Sphinx, and the Lich Priest. And they're all coming in from this way. So they're much... yeah, so maybe I should try and have my reinforcements mostly come up to deal with the infantry as they advance, and have most of the garrison troops Yeah, I already have most of the garrison archers stationed on this wall. I think that makes sense. So their job is to shoot these 2 units of goblins, shoot or hold them off in combat. Yeah, and my tomb guard are on the wall here, which I think makes sense too. I think we can hold off the goblins. We probably can't stop them from knocking down the gate though. So yeah, let's stick the Ushabti back behind the gate. I probably should have my halberd armed tomb guards behind the gate too, since they're going to be coming in with large units. You know, cavalry, giant. They don't have any magic, they don't have any artillery, and they don't have any... well, they have a few units of archers, but very few missile units. Let's see, I probably want this tower to be active, I think. Yeah, this looks good otherwise, though. Where's my other unit of archers? They're up here. It's really unfortunate I don't get to deploy my reinforcing army's archers, although I don't know... So on this flank, like, I can kind of let them take the walls, right? If I let them take the walls, then I'm just constantly bombarding them with archer fire and artillery fire as they try and actually... Like, it takes a while to get the whole unit up onto the walls. And then they have to come down the walls or through the gate. Yeah, I'm not sure this is the best way to approach this, but I will basically deploy the garrison to try and hold off the attack from this side, I think. How bad are my leadership penalties here? That other -9 is from the plague. That's, yeah, leadership 70. That is not good. Well, at least my units won't run away. It's not a great consolation, because they will obviously just disintegrate. Do I want a unit activating this tower? I probably do. Swap these units around. And... yeah, I want you over on this side. If the orcs stay separate, I can kind of possibly deal with them in stage by stage, which would be good. But I imagine they'll take all their fast units and throw them over on this side if they actually take control of this gate, for instance. Alright. I do need infantry up on the wall here. Got my 2 catapults that are in the garrison. I think they just have to be trying to kill black orcs. Like, that's... the black orcs don't have shields and are super dangerous in melee, so anything we can do to cut them down, I think, is critical. And my other Screaming Skull catapults probably just move up until they can get a good fire arc at infantry coming in, and then they start shooting. Like, I don't have much time to redeploy them. They won't take long to get to the walls here. Okay, I think this looks alright. Yeah, probably want everyone on guard stance also. I can use my Lich Priest's magic. If there's a situation where there's enemies like cavalry trying to force their way through the gate and all clumped up, I can definitely drop down some good skill storms. I can probably drop down some good skill storms on units trying to climb the walls too. So yeah, so you focus on black orcs. You come over here. You come over here. I want to get some healing done right away. It's unfortunate I didn't really have enough units to get these towers firing as the orcs come in. The towers don't do that much damage, to be totally honest. Nothing's going over here. Alright, I need you to concentrate fire on goblins. Or maybe the... Which is better to shoot? Maybe we need to bring down that giant. Yeah, okay, we'll try and bring down the giant. Alright, my other archers are coming in now. They've got to get into position real quick. Yeah, enemy at the walls already. Okay. I'll try and have my other archers come around this way. You're not going to be able to shoot, presumably. No. Alright. Well... Yeah, we definitely need to do some damage here. These two shabs need to come over here. Alright, now I have my screaming, my catapults. I don't think... Yeah, I think that the fire arc is just not going to work here. Well, they can kind of shoot up onto the walls, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, he didn't get many kills with that first cast. Yeah, so these orcs on the walls, that I don't mind them being on the walls. It's getting them... We're actually damaging our own wall there. Ugh, it's probably not great. What's happening on this side? Okay, goblins are coming up here. Tomb Guard needs to go fight the goblins. There's only those 2 units of goblins. We just have to do the best we can to deal with them. Probably need to get you up on the wall. Alright, the goblin spider rider's been taken out. Unfortunately the giant is... Yeah, we didn't manage to stop the giant getting to the gate. Well, that was probably going to be impossible. Can you shoot anything? Just try and shoot black orcs up on the walls, that's fine. Right, our archers are in range. Yeah, okay, this is good. Archers in range to try and damage those big uns. Right, this Lich Priest is going to get mobbed by these orcs if he's not careful. Yeah, this is okay. We're actually doing a ton of damage to infantry as it's up on the walls. Perfect. Yeah, I need to get all the troops I can. Okay, giants broke through the gates, that's not good. These guys are coming down. Yeah, Lich Priest is going to get taken out if I don't do anything about that. And I need to just get my soldiers here into combat. Alright, these units are coming for the catapults, although they've used half their ammo anyway. Yeah, we're just going to have to fire into melee with our catapults. Yeah, they're not in a good position. We routed that first unit of big guns, that's really important. This is probably not going to go great though. I don't really see how we can hold off the giant. We can hopefully break the goblin units on the walls, and once they're broken we can actually bring everyone, like all my infantry down to fight here. Alright, we need to get another skull storm down. I know it's hitting my own units a bit, but it's too important that we take out their black orcs. Right, you all need to focus fire, bring down these black orcs. They haven't been... Oh. Where did these savage orcs come from? Okay. Okay, we're getting overwhelmed over here. That's a black orc unit that's kind of in the rear. We're actually winning here though, I think. Right, go kill those archers. Yeah, black orcs are wavering. Okay. So the garrison is getting overwhelmed here, but my actual reinforcing army is taking out their infantry. Spearman unit I forgot about. Get over here. So we need to deal with these black orcs, then the reinforcements coming through the gate there. Okay, stop firing into melee, that's just going to do too much damage to our own guys. Try and hit those orc boys. Yeah, we've broken all these units there, good. These units need to fall back here. Okay, I've got a lot of cavalry coming in. We have broken all their infantry here though, and done a lot of damage to it. Yeah, these units on the walls. Okay, we held off the goblins, that's good. We're not going to be able to do too much more. Yeah, you need to break that unit. You probably need to turn around and try and deal with some of these infantry. Alright, we've got to obviously kill the units that are in danger of taking the center of the city, or we'll lose the siege. This is probably a very bad matchup for the Ushabti, thinking about it, because the silly Orc boys get boost against large units. Right, they've broken, those big ones are shaken. We have not got much left though. Alright, are you really losing against these goblins? Guess so. Oh boy. Okay, we have Ushabti. Where do we need those? I think we need them here. Yeah. Giant's taking a lot of damage. Giant probably should just be shot as much as possible. Those orcs are retreating. Okay. Yeah, all this... Yeah, we've kind of done an okay job of dealing with the orcs here. Lich Priest, get towards the middle. We need your magic. Yep, Snotling Puckmargan's broken. Okay. You guys come up here. Yeah, unfortunately they have a lot of cavalry over here that just hasn't joined the battle yet, and is going to be very difficult to beat. I was kind of hoping we could do better at holding the gates, but it really wasn't doable. Okay, those punt wagons are gone. I have to deal with these orcs now. These ball boys are close to breaking though. We've done quite a lot of damage to the orcs. We may have actually... Oh, have we done it? Wow! Oh, wow. Okay. I did not think we were close to winning that. Alright. Okay, can we run any of them down? We're not doing a great job of that, I guess. What a mess of a fight. I mean, at least I won. Yeah, the orcs are getting away. It's okay. Yeah. We actually have no fast units to chase them. It's really unfortunate we can't wipe more of them out, but I think just not losing the battle was about as much as I could hope for. Yeah, so a lot of the garrison got wiped out, but it's way better that casualties were focused on that side. In terms of my reinforcing army, I lost a unit of archers, maybe two actually, but I kind of had damage spread across the other units so they're not wiped out. They do still have the plague, which is very bad. Felt like this Lich Priest did more damage than 15 kills. Yeah, 6,000 health is more like almost the health of a full unit. I'm actually... Yeah, I'm kind of curious about this. I didn't feel like... I guess we did do a lot of damage to infantry over here, and they just took chip damage all over the place. I'm just trying to figure out how we actually did enough damage to break them. I guess they probably had a leadership penalty relating to Grimgor's failed war. Heroic victory! Wow. I will actually save the replay. I'm not gonna like watch it on the the video, but I might watch it again. A lot was going on, and I'm not. Yeah, I still can't quite figure out how I won this. Yeah, so a lot of their units survived. That's yeah, like I was saying, we just weren't able to wipe them out at the end. Did do a lot of damage to quite a few of their units. The problem is I'm not going to be able to follow up and wipe out this army necessarily. We'll see. It's still their turn, so we'll have to we'll see what happens. Alright, let's just take a look at the damage here. Alright, lots of damage on the garrison, but that's okay. Yeah, 2 units of archers and 1 of spearmen got completely wiped out, and the other stuff here Didn't take too much damage in the end. Yeah, the Tomb King on his War Sphinx did a ton of damage. But if you look at the damage dealt, like almost 9,000, whereas the Lich Priest did 6,000, so the kill score is just not accurate here. The Lich Priest did a ton of damage to units even though he wasn't killing them. So I think he was way more important than this 17 kills suggests. Okay, and each of these catapults did a ton of damage too. Yeah, that makes sense, okay. And if I take replenishment, that only helps the garrison, right? I think the plague... Yeah, I don't know that the plague wears off this turn. I think it's maybe even next turn. In any case, I don't think the Bind Souls is doing enough here. Sadly, I still think that we may lose Khemri in the next turn or two. It's very good that the Skaven have already taken their turn though. Like, we know that the Skaven aren't going to be starting a siege. Okay, so that army is just stuck here. Maybe... these armies are going to be so weak though. Maybe I can take them out. Alright, so what all happened? Yeah, so we lost Plain of Tuskers to the Skaven, that's okay. And Queek came to assume command of this army. Fair enough. Clan Scryer with the Scheme of Doom, okay.
No, I blame you. You are not him.
Yeah, so Arkhan comes to take Bagar. Queek can't lay siege to anywhere else this turn, and Arkhan should catch him the next couple of turns. I should be a bit concerned about just losing this right away, which would be annoying. Yeah, but it's fairly straightforward what's going on right down here. I don't see any more Skaven here right now. We managed to get the plague to spread to this Orc army. But yeah, it's really done a number on us. Okay, one more turn here though.
Land of the dead.
We have a lot of Scorpions at half health, and we can heal them during the battle with the Lich Priest.
Address me as your highness.
Yeah, so I'm a bit concerned that this Orc army will withdraw, and then we'll be kind of stuck.
Find my
We might be able to follow up and catch them.
breeds of the Hekara.
So over here, Zandri Plague is wearing off in one turn. Okay, and this army did not get plagued. That's really big. Halik is plagued. Right, but these regions are not. And yeah, it didn't spread anywhere to the west coast. No sign of chaos just yet. That's weird. Yeah, I wonder what's going on with that. Is there any chance... I'm just trying to see if there's any chance the Chaos armies headed west and actually have started blowing up these settlements, but it doesn't show that any of them have changed hands. Knowing, yeah, as much as I love this game, like, knowing Creative Assembly, I think there is some chance that Chaos kind of derps out, because I started this game before the patch and DLC with the Twisted in the Twilight, which does change how Chaos works, and so, because this is like a game in progress, it wouldn't surprise me if I got some kind of weird stuff happening with the Chaos Invasion. Okay, so the Order of Lawmasters have Trupayotl, Mangrove Coast, and then Totrip here. Yeah, the Chaos have not taken out any of those settlements. I can't actually... So I'm at war with the Puppets of Chaos, but I haven't actually encountered them as a faction, so I can't see, for example, how strong they are. That's really weird. Okay, well... yeah. Not quite sure what to make of that.
Submit to your king, priest king of
I mean, I have these three armies more or less stationed here ready to respond. I'll keep them here for at least a few turns. Oh, what I maybe should do is send a hero out.
I'm
Yeah.
Find my harem.
That's what I should do. I should send a hero out to see what's going on with the armies. I'm pretty sure we saw in the cutscene the armies just spawned in this kind of center of the sea here. That's where they used to spawn. I believe that going forward, like if I was to start another game as the Followers of Nagash on the new patch, I believe you don't get any more Chaos Invasion down here, and it's all like, it's all Chaos Wastes plus Nagarond. They've really changed up how, which factions have to end up dealing with Chaos. So the army's definitely spawned here. I wonder if even there's a chance that they just like glitched and despawned. Yeah, so let's get these armies are actually at full strength. Let's get a Lich Priest to scout. Yeah, you'll do. So I want you to sail off this way. We obviously have enough line of sight to get a bit of an advance warning, but having him just sail out is probably worth doing also. Obviously, if the Chaos armies here really did despawn somehow, or headed west and got wiped out or something, then I don't need to have my troops stay in the south. Good news up here is that there's no like Clan Skryre or Sartosan troops coming from my settlements just yet. Okay, so here, let's just try to go through my heroes and make sure I'm doing some scouting. So I think this guy just came back from being wounded. Yeah. So I've got Necrotect here, Prince here. Don't see any military presence in the settlement itself. There could well be another Orc army up here. Should grab this level up before I forget. Yeah, so this guy has basically everything. I think I'll put a point in Earthing before just maxing out Cleanse Corruption, because I did end up overcasting a Skullstorm in that siege battle. I'm not convinced the overcast Skullstorm's worth it, but like, yeah, I use it every now and again, so miscast chance down is probably good. Yeah, Arkhan just takes this out. There's 8 units plus 7 garrison, shouldn't be a problem at all. Probably auto-resolve. Okay, so we don't need you to scout to the north, so probably you just need to scout for Skaven. I don't have any Skaven raiding me even, do I? No. Huh. Yeah, we'll have to see. I think we may, apart from obviously some losses on units here, we may kind of be able to ride out the plague without sort of conceding territory in the north, which would be great. Let's try and fight this battle with Arkhan. Oh, can I reach? It shows I can. Oh, good. Wow, that was just on the edge. Yeah, this looks like an auto-resolve. There's just mass clan rats and stuff. So yeah, it took almost no damage. And occupy this again. Okay, I actually took control of that whole province. Yeah, so we need to do something about the Skaven corruption here as a priority. Yeah, public order and untainted. Okay, it's nice we got a barracks back, but I'm not going to do any development here until it's clear that we've dealt with the rats, basically. I don't need you to scout in here anymore, so yeah, you head back up this way. There's got to be at least a couple of Skaven stacks out somewhere in this this Ash River territory. There was one here that backed up, and I was trying to find it with this. My hero is over here, and I guess I didn't manage to. Okay, I'm not seeing any more orcs though. That's good. So, I think my plan here is to take out this orc army, or at least Force it to retreat. They're taking attrition damage too.
No fool at safe.
Yeah, there's not too much left here.
Address me as your highness.
Let's just make sure I'm not crazy taking this battle. No, we should be fine.
Servants.
This king has more movement range, so probably he should launch the attack. No. I think they can withdraw. I'm always a bit unsure about the rules for withdrawing when you're like when you lose the battle. You know, if you lost a battle on your turn like the orcs did, then do you get to withdraw if someone attacks you here? I feel like you still do.
Rise, legions.
We'll find out.
Destroy all.
I'd be very surprised if the orcs didn't fought here. Huh, well, okay. I'm very surprised. Maybe they didn't get the option to withdraw. Sure. Okay, in any case, that leadership penalty from the plague now applies to the orcs. And that's very good for us, right? Because I have way more artillery and archers that are going to do damage as they come in. They don't have enough black orcs. Yeah, they don't have enough stuff here, basically. Gotta watch this unit of fanatics with the spinning loons. That could do a lot of damage, but yeah, and their cavalry. Okay, yeah. I think this is going to be pretty straightforward.
To battle for the Creator God.
Let's see. So you cause terror. Oh, you're on foot. Yeah, maybe it's fine keeping banner on you.
Nehekara will be mine.
Clearly, with the plague ending soon, we just want to take as little damage as we can. My single entities can be healed by the Lich Priest and the Reinforcing Army, so I should be able to actually... what is this, though? I mean, I guess I'll gamble. You can't get worse than 0. Why is it at 0? It must just be that the territory has a very bad... Yeah, the winds of magic are just very still in the territory. Well, that's unfortunate. Still, we do have magic reserve, we just need to let it build up. Okay, and now reinforcements come in from here. Sure, let's just... Given the magic situation as well, let's just camp out down at the bottom to start with. I know this isn't a great tactical position, like fighting down the hill, but I'm planning to redeploy a little. Yeah, I need to have the Scorpions covering the flanks at the start of the battle because of the cavalry. I'll keep the others in the middle here. And I forgot somebody. Oh, the Lich Priest. Yeah. Yeah, so this guy has net. Yeah, net and banishment. Right, right. I'm not sure the orcs will actually come to attack us or not. Well, they will now. Yeah, so the cavalry looks to be coming out ahead of the army, which is good for me. Just as long as it doesn't sort of catch any of my artillery as they're deploying. Should be able to deal with them, no problem. They're not the best targets for the... Actually, I probably want you on the first hotkey. Yeah, they're not the best targets for the Screaming Skulls or the caskets, but there's just little enough in this army that... Okay, let's change target and shoot the... Yeah, Black Orcs. Alright, did I leave anyone behind? Yes, the other Lich Priest. Okay. Alright, you should just be spamming magic. I don't think we need to use magic offensively here at all. I should just be trying to spam the passive heal. Like, each of those heals is 50 HP, right? So if I can do that 15 times in the battle at 750 health, that's quite a big chunk on all my scorpions. Okay, these scorpions... These borbers are going to get shot to pieces. Okay, here come their infantry, but I think everyone's in pretty good position to deal with that. Yeah. As I said, I'm just sort of baffled that the orcs didn't fought this. Let's try and get a net down. Oh, I can't overcast it. Alright, well... I suppose I'll just drop it on the Savage Orcs then. Yeah, they're not going to last long in melee over here, I don't need to worry about this at all. And that unit's basically gone too. Okay, great. Just redeploy and shoot at these orc boys. Yeah, those orcs are routing. Startling Pump Wagon made its way into our rear line, that's unfortunate. It's not doing too much damage. Okay, Savage Orcs got into combat here as well. Alright, that's the Orcs broken. Want to try and run down as many as I possibly can while doing more healing. Again, I just don't have particularly fast units to do the running down with. Actually managed to heal a lot of life on my Tomb King here because of his regeneration item. Okay. Oh, stop shooting, stop shooting. You're just gonna kill her and stuff now. So some of these units, yeah, some of these units have done enough damage that they're going to get wiped out. Yeah. Anything under 10%, I don't think we need to bother chasing. Oh, those orc boys, we could try to kill a few more. Yeah, we took relatively little damage in this battle, which is great. Alright, they're gone. Yeah, it's probably all the healing we can do. Oh no, there's one more unit still back there. Is that just one orc? Yes, it's one black orc. If we can stuff him bunny off the map, I get to just heal more. Which, given I can't replenish until the plague wears off, it's pretty nice. Like, you can see how much I've healed on my single entities. My scorpions as well. I've made a net gain of HP this battle, which is wonderful. Okay. Yeah, very little damage. They got away with a few units, but now they're so weak that it's not going to matter even if they run away too far for me to catch this turn. So now I just kind of cross my fingers that I get a couple of turns in the north to rebuild and replenish my troops. Yeah, that replenishment doesn't actually do anything. I think that might be because of the plague. Alright, we'll just take the money. Oh, and he did get wiped out. Great. Okay, we got another version of this item. Yeah, lowers magic resistance. Okay.
I alone shall restore Nehekara. Immortality and power.
Okay, this is the guy who just picked up Earthing, so now I will go for the last point to cleanse corruption. Probably don't have too much corruption here. Yeah, 7%. Alright.
The realm of souls.
Because of the chaos events, we just have a bit of extra chaos corruption everywhere, so having the Lich Priest counteract that slightly is nice.
Be done.
And you... yeah. So these Lich Priests unfortunately don't have good traits, and I don't really think I want to prioritize giving them immortality. Of course, I'm not going to, not going to just disband them either. Lich Priest of Light. Yeah, Skeletal Steed for you I think is... well, I think this would be useful, but I'm thinking I'll probably want the extra replenishment once the plague wears off, just to heal up a bit more quickly. Okay, and I have movement range left on these armies. And the plague isn't doing... yeah, we've taken enough plague damage already, we're not taking too much more. So... yeah, I get to re-recruit, which is great. Ah, also... let's get this down. Probably don't need to put the casket into an army right now, but certainly it's a big help for the replenishment. Oh, I'm sorry, for the recruitment. So I'm missing 3 units here, and oh, this army is actually up to full strength, so you should definitely go back to ambush stance. I think you can probably stay where you are. Actually, you could probably... yeah, why don't you go into Entomb stance? So I've got 4 Tomb Guard who are coming in with 6 Chevron's experience, that's really nice. And archers. So I have to decide... there's this army and then this army that want to recruit. Yeah, those are my only armies that are recruiting this turn. Or, well, I might try and like slightly upgrade units, recruit skeletons with more experience on the west coast, but these are the only 2 armies that need to really get stronger. I've got both the Bone Giants in, so that's great. So what's the situation with Screaming Skull Catapults? I don't have more capacity for those just yet. That's coming soon though. So...
On your knees, land of the dead. Serve me.
right, I definitely want to recruit as many archers as I possibly can, and I can recruit them from global in 1 turn, that's great. I'm tempted to just recruit all into this army because these armies are going to be sitting and recovering for at least a couple of turns from the plague anyway, so let's prioritize making King Yanhan's army as strong as I can. So that means... so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 slots here. 5, 6, oh that's perfect. Probably wait. I don't need to be in... let's see, which territory do I want to stand in here? I can recruit archers from global, so I don't need to... oh, I already am... yeah, that's right. I want to move over this way. And then go into this stance. Yeah, because now I can recruit... I maybe don't even need that stance. Yeah, because now I can recruit Tomb Guard and archers from local capacity from Khemri. So disband all 9 of those, and then I pick up something like this. I'm splitting local recruitment with these units though. Okay. But that's fine because I can recruit these through global, so 3 more archers. Yeah, that looks great.
The realm of souls fills with my foes.
So I'm 2 units down, but I actually have 2 heroes that were in this army before, and I think I like having them in this army again.
The day of awakening
It can't be.
comes.
It can't be more than 1 or 2. Yeah, it's either 1 or 2 turns, and then they'll be back. So yeah, so this is all good.
Mortal fool.
This unit's open, caskets available. I'll leave those in reserve just for the moment. Okay, that's...
See, Father, I command.
yeah, pretty happy with all this. I'm not sure where I want these armies to stand. I mean, I'm pretty sure Chaos is going to make the Sources Islands... like... I can leave 1 army in Lashiek.
As your highness.
I suppose I can just move this army here
Now we go.
and stick it in... I don't know, whatever stance.
Strike on my command.
Maybe this army can just stay where it is.
Greatest dynasty.
I am aware of the fact that I could be attacked in the north also. Maybe I do hedge a bit and... just have him
March.
come and hang out here. Okay, so in terms of upgrading units, it's just like incremental upgrades of slightly more experienced tiers, and I'm only actually seeing that unit that gets the upgrades. Yeah, okay, well, no worries. It's free, so why not, right? Yeah, I don't need another unit of chariots here, I think. And what about down here? Oh, I've got lots more stuff we can replace in this army. I'm going to prioritize recruiting the skeleton chariots with a bit more experience because their leadership is definitely a big issue. And that's one thing you do slightly improve by going up in experience tier. And yeah, no reason not to just throw out that other spearman unit.
Priest king of greatest dynasty.
Yeah, I can't actually recruit. I don't actually get to upgrade my 3 chevrons of experience, so just do this. Okay. Alright, I think that's everything in terms of army movement and recruitment. Yeah, obviously Arkhan has to stay in Baga for the end turn. He's out of movement anyway. Hopefully I haven't missed an Orc army that comes and attacks me out of the Fog of War. Alright, so now I spend money. So 15 turns for another sandstorm, okay. Yeah, I don't need more money for these rights. I think... yeah, 2 more turns before more Screaming Skulls become available. So, what do I want? The Royal Burial Chamber is a tempting option over here. Also, further upgrades to get more Screaming Skull catapults, I think, is the other thing. So do I have any tier 2 of the Archer chariot like workshop building? I don't think so. No, I do. Pools of Despair. Sure, okay, well 3,500. Yeah, I've got this Royal Burial Chamber completing next turn. Let's go for that. And now I can't afford to upgrade a tier 2 barracks to tier 3, but that's okay. Is there anywhere that's actually able to grow? Yes, but only over this way. How safe is Antok? Uh, it's safe enough that I can afford to start this. I may have to cancel it, but that's alright.
I alone shall restore Nehekara.
Yeah, nothing needs building here. I'm close to doing all the growth I can in this province, which is great. And yeah, similar story here. I suppose I can get the growth building down just temporarily for a few turns. Yep. Okay, and I'll sit on the rest of this gold. Do they have more level ups over here? Or no, it's just random heroes. Okay, no worries. Yes, looking at the political situation, it's so funny how much the so I'm at war with Krasakrak, right? But their opinion of me, they're friendly, despite the fact I'm at war with them, and they're going up to 80 diplomacy rating because they love the fact that I've been fighting Clan Moors. Yeah, that's great. So we're rank 5, that's good, and we're not much weaker than Grimgor. That's really, really encouraging. Attain's very strong, but so far have left us alone. I mean, I think all we can do is just try not to provoke the High Elves. Who are they fighting? Yeah, Warherd of Chaos, Warriors of Chaos, Nagarond. Tyrion's still fighting Avalon, that's, yeah, that's good for us. Okay, nothing else here to worry about. Yeah, let's move on. So, where are the Skaven armies in the north?
Careful who you summon.
Yeah, no peace treaty, thank you. Failure to hinder replenishment, alright. Queek is force marching. Ah, here's another army, okay. Yeah, this is the army that was here before, so I'm glad they've come back. Well, glad in that I can keep an eye on them. Not glad as in I don't actually like... I'm not actually happy to see them. Another stack in the middle. Yeah, the Black Pyramid's very vulnerable because of the plague. Okay. It's a new war in... Oh no, that's the Hunts Marshal's special. There's an enemy they end up fighting. Still no movement from Chaos as far as I can see. No, no Chaos armies down here. Oh right, and we have now a permanent buff to the Tomb Scorpions from that technology. That's excellent. And my Necrotect and Lich Priest are indeed back in action. So they should be able... Yep, they appear here and they can join my army right away. And are we free of the plague? We are. We are free of the plague. But we kind of do need a turn to just get stronger here.
No, you failed.
Yeah, this army can't attack this turn. This army can. This is a problem. Yeah, look how weak this garrison is. Yikes. So I actually... I have a bit of a puzzle here for how to deal with the Skaven here and also Queek's army. So Queek's army's in force march. Let's just hope Arkhan can reach them. Although he probably isn't going to be able to. They'd probably, yeah, that'd be pretty silly to have Queek walk into Arkhan's attack range. Right. Yeah, he hasn't. So, sadly it looks like the Black Pyramid is going to fall. Because I can't get an army... Can't get an army out to help it. Yeah, that's annoying. I'm going to be when I recapture it, I will end up losing a bunch of these buildings.
No, I blame you.
And then these two armies will be quite difficult to get rid of afterwards.
What?
So, I mean, playing up Tuskers, I kind of want to retake it so I don't have to waste time coming down here later, but I think probably Arkhan needs to come up this way and look at retaking the Black Pyramid.
Plan scheme is discordant.
Alright, is there any way I could fight this army this turn?
Greatness comes. Address
Ah.
Highness.
I want to just get them out of the way while they're still in force march, but
Is disappointed.
I probably can't afford to do that. Interesting. Okay, let's start by moving heroes. Get a little more intel. Any chaos? Any chaos? Not so far. Alright, so this army is now reasonably strong with the addition of these two heroes, although they don't have to join the army just yet. And I can... Yeah, this lord also has amazing movement speed. I'm thinking I want him to move east though, and probably have the option of taking out this army next turn. So let's move this neck protect out this way. Right, no orcs hiding out in the swamp, that's great. You probably should head further up this way. It's looking like we've got a couple turns respite from Grimgor again, which is very good news. I don't see a need to put this army in ambush stance, so let's just move as fast as I can in regular march. Yeah, so he'll be able to get close enough to Khemri to either relieve a siege or come support an attack, especially when I add this neck protect to the army.
This is my commission.
I guess I have the option of force marching this turn even, but I don't think it would give much more movement. No. Could that be worth it anyway? There's some small chances. Some enemy troops here that I haven't scouted, I think.
The greatest artist.
Probably need to...
I am my father's
Okay, I can afford to send this guy up to check this fog of war. No, there's no one here. Okay.
ever onward. Submit to your king.
No, need my warp tokens.
Yeah, so as I was saying, Khemri's not really the issue here. It's the Black Pyramid that I have to be very careful of.
No, you failed.
Tomb King.
So this army gets more or less up to full strength in one turn. This army's definitely able to fight next turn, which is good, but that's not true for this other army. Maybe I should just stick this other army in Khemri to boost their replenishment. Yeah.
Land of the dead.
Oh, that didn't help. Okay, interesting. In that case...
Priest king of greatest dynasty.
I'm thinking just come down
Foolish.
somewhere over here and stay in, or go into ambush stance.
The king moves.
Okay, hold on a second.
No, Gracie, never wrong.
I've got to be a bit more careful here. This was probably not...
Bless me as your highness.
This is probably not where I wanted to move this army.
Find my harem. Advance. Strike Act on my command. Petra watches.
No, you failed.
Yeah, so if they come to attack Khemri, I get this army
Land of the dead.
coming in to reinforce. I'm not sure that they can reach Khemri though.
This is disappointed.
Right, and this army definitely needs to be in ambush stance.
Legions move.
Yeah, something like this.
Push the foolish.
No, need my warp token stash.
I maybe need to think a bit more about positioning of these armies. I was thinking like, well, it'd be great if I could get down to the Black Pyramid next turn, but I hope I haven't left myself in a bad position with regards to this army.
No, Gracie, never.
Alright, we'll just have to see what happens.
Rise, rise.
Okay, am I concerned about armies from down here?
Move.
Yeah, a little bit. So why don't you scout this way and then like loop around up to Numas? Alright, so I've got... I think the good news is I've got a pretty good sense of where the Skaven... the current Skaven threats are.
They are trapped. My wrong.
The bad news is that the Black Pyramid is almost certainly going to fall. Do I have to cancel this building? I probably should to get the money back, right? Yeah. Based on what happened with the orcs...
Disappointed.
Oh, hold on. I was going to say, based on what happens with the orcs... Oh no, they do have siege attack if they've got warp grinders. Yeah, I was going to say, based on what happened with the orcs, I think, given how weak the garrison is, they may well attack on the same turn they lay siege. In fact, I'm thinking that they should do that. And then I looked at this army and I was like, wait a second, maybe they don't have a siege attacker. But of course they do in this army here, so...
No trophies today.
Alright, gonna have to cancel this. It's almost 10,000 gold. I think I'd rather just get that back rather than losing the money. Even if there's some chance that it would be able to complete still. Oh, that chanting is deranged.
Order me.
Okay, that's all my heroes moved. Yeah, we need to choose a new technology. Unless it's one of these that I've not gotten yet that really boosts a lot of units I'm using. Yeah, I don't care what Nekahar Warriors. I should eventually get those boosts to the chariots, but I'm actually thinking I should start work on another dynasty. Yeah. So the choice is the 4th dynasty or the 6th. This proclamation, construction cost. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad either. Okay, well, not useful. Oh, this is the Ushabti general, right? And this is the chariot and chariot archer general. Okay, so he boosts capacity for chariots and chariot archers, but that's not currently a limitation. This guy boosts capacity for Ushabti. That's probably a bit more useful. Sure. I do want to get this upgraded, but no, yeah, I think Bargar's just in a bit more risk than Antok, I think. Yeah, Black Pyramid, I can't build anything. Zandri. Okay, we need to get those walls up. And yeah, I mean it'd be nice to be able to build this pyramid, but it's just something that's not a good investment here yet. So let's just leave that last slot open. Yeah, so I've got enough money this turn to build at least one more of the Royal Burial Chambers in one of my tier 4 settlements. Ah, Vulture Mountain can get to tier 4 also. Okay. So I'll do that plus... yeah, that plus this. Exactly. Okay. So that's all good. I guess I can... yeah, I guess I should recruit and upgrade some of these skeletons, and I have another Bone Giant available. Okay, so the Bone Giant definitely goes into one of these armies.
Servants. I doubt his attention.
So this guy boosts Bone Giants. Yeah, he also has Resurrect, which is... good with Bone Giants too. So why don't I grab a second Bone Giant in this army? I might actually switch it out for the Scorpion. Because... yeah, this... no, this guy doesn't boost Scorpions. Okay, never mind. Well, he does, I guess, when disciplined.
Arise, legions.
Yeah.
Obey me.
Well, yeah, I mean, the Scorpion has enough experience chevrons that I probably should just leave it and throw out the Skeleton instead. And you need to go into this stance. No, never mind. You can just do it through local. Yeah, there we go. Alright, I don't need any of these units. And I'm not upgrading. Yeah, it's unfortunate I can't... oh, okay, here. I should go into this stance and replace some of my archers too, if there's no one else using global recruitment. Never mind, I'm full on archers, okay. So I can't upgrade anyone else. Oh, wait, I'm being stupid. Of course I'm full on archers. The point is I disband them and then recruit them. Yes.
Address me as your highness. Priest king of greatest dynasty.
Yeah, so you can just get extra experience on those skellies.
Your advice.
And yeah, that's all the recruitment capacity taken up, so no worries. I think that looks like everything. Got this quest to take out Gorgazan for 500 gold and 200 or 20 canopic jars, which honestly is not a big incentive at this point. It's more important I just defend my territory. Yep. Okay, so the big question I think is whether the Skaven do just go ahead and attack Black Pyramid of Nagash and take it in a single turn, which I suspect they will, or whether they hold off or change plans. So these three Skaven armies are the ones I'm looking out for here. Oh, I should spend more nuts. Well, it doesn't matter too much. I should spend some of those canopic jars on more items for my generals, like just a regeneration items, for example. Yeah, they're going to launch the attack here, surely. Yeah. Okay, so nothing I can do here. Let's just look at these armies. Yeah, this army is a bit of a meme. They've got far more warp grinders. Like, these guys just aren't that efficient in such large numbers. I mean, they're fine against the walls, but they're obviously taking the settlement no matter what. There's quite a lot of Skaven slaves here. Oh, this army's got no storm vermin. Wow. Okay, so weapons teams are scary, but everything else here is kind of crappy. Alright, I'm not too concerned about this. I think Arkhan might be able to... I think Arkhan plus my army in the north might be able to come deal with this. Alright, took out 500 of them. That's not terrible. Oh, and he raised the Black Pyramid. Oh, that hurts. Well... and that hero is wounded. Okay. Yeah, that's very annoying.
Silence.
Obviously, I would have liked them to just occupy it rather than raise it, since now I need to build it up from scratch. But it's not so bad, right? I can get the special Necrotech to rebuild it at tier 3. Yeah, and the buildings there weren't giving me too much in the way of bonuses. I think, honestly, I think given how badly the plague hit on that side, both on the garrisons and then those two armies, I feel like losing Khemri... no, I'm sorry. Holding Khemri but losing the Black Pyramid is not terrible. So now the Skaven are sort of stuck here.
As my bones.
Don't have anywhere near as much movement range on this on Arkhan as I'd like.
I am ready.
And I don't know where the Skaven army went. Oh, is it standing here? Maybe we can see. It is standing there. Well, I know what's happening to that army.
Submit.
Yep. Yep. Alright. Order of operations. Probably move heroes first here. I did see this Dread Fleet force coming down.
Out of my sight.
Alright, led by Count Noctilus and with another vampire fleet captain.
Find my harem.
A senseless request.
We have walls here. I'm not too concerned about that.
Tool of the mortuary cult.
Alright, I don't know what on earth happened to the Chaos armies that were down here. But they've just glitched out or got wiped out somehow. I don't know. Or they just sat there. But in any case, it looks like I probably don't need these armies here in the south, and I should move. Let's move this one north. Let's move this one north and
Never tire.
keep the other one in the south so the Lich Beasts can rejoin it. Yeah, so you can station yourself in Sorcerer's Islands, I think.
Address me as your highness.
Okay, yeah, this is all fine.
Servant of Nagash.
Let's take out these Skaven. And I got this hero back from being wounded, which is great.
Moving.
So I'm mainly wanting to check what's coming in behind them at this point. And I'm not seeing anything in range. Great. Yeah, no intel on... Lost line of sight on this territory. So I don't know what the Skaven might have there in terms of troops. No military presence in Gorgazan or Galbaraz. I can just take Gorgaran or Gorgazan.
Black men destroy my works. My will be done.
Can these armies together take on this, or do I want my stronger
Your
army?
scheme is discordant.
Who commissions
I'm
me?
pretty sure the Skaven will withdraw if I attack with both these stacks, and that should give me a chance to see exactly what's in the army. And most likely this army wouldn't be able to get far enough over to fight them after they've withdrawn.
No, you failed.
Yeah, I think what I'm saying there makes sense.
Dynasty. Land of the dead. Onward, soldiers.
The council is
Yeah, this army is... Why are they building so many warp grinders, man? Council guard. Okay, yeah, that's right. The thing about this unit you have to watch out for is they are unbreakable, so you have to literally wipe them out. But that is fine. So yeah, the dangerous thing here are the rattling guns and the warp fire throwers. But the rest of his army is just not very effective, so...
Find my harem.
Yeah, launch the attack with this guy because he wants to get to rank 14. I guess he's close enough he would have reached it even as a reinforcing general, but still. So I imagine they withdraw here, yeah, and I hope we can still reach and finish them off. Yeah, looks like we can.
Stride to greatness.
Great.
Tomb King.
Let's have a quick look at my armies here. I've got basically, my archers are at like 85% strength.
I reign.
Yeah, this won't be a problem.
Submit.
Yeah. So what am I doing about the... Yeah, the weapons teams... Okay. I think I have to make a more deliberate and like concentrated effort to deal with the weapons teams using my Scorpions and maybe my Tomb King on his War Sphinx here. We don't have any other fast units. That is going to be the problem. Everything else we can just take and beat in our with our main infantry plus archer line.
War for Netikara.
Pestilence, Breath, Blessed with Filth. Okay, so this guy doesn't even have Warp Lightning, so that's good. I think Warp Lightning is the most effective of the low tier, like Skaven damage spells. I mean, they do have the Plague, which is probably their best offensive spell, but none of the armies we've been fighting actually have Plague. Okay, so looking at this, they've split their weapon crews. They've got Warp Fire Throwers, Rattling Guns on that flank, and then the three others here, and these are very vulnerable to being rushed by Scorpions, I think. Alright, where are there good infantry units that are worth firing artillery at? Council Guard, yeah, they have to die. Okay. Probably will prioritize Rattling Guns with my Casket, see if I can whittle down or, if not, break those units right away. Okay, I've got an idea now for how I'm going to deploy this. Basically hold here, use Scorpions on this flank to take out these weapon crews, then just kind of roll up the flank and deploy up on this hill. Plenty of time and space for reinforcements to come in. Queek's not in this army, right? But they will have Menace below. Yeah, they will have a couple of Menace below. That's fine. Yeah, this general's on foot, so he can deal with the Menace below. And I have light. Okay, that will be useful for... Yeah, that'll be useful over on this side. I'm really... Apart from the weapons teams, their front line here is not going to be able to take this position. And I think my plan with my Scorpions is a solid one. Oh, they even all start off hidden, that's perfect. Yeah, so we just start here, let these troops advance, and then basically take out these Rattling Guns and Warp Fire Throwers from the flank before they can do damage to my main line. And reinforcements come in from here, which is okay. Yeah, looks good. Not even sure where I need these troops. Okay, you should fire on Rattling Guns. Yes. Probably just on this ridge is good. And yeah, Scorpions. Time to spring the ambush. We don't care at all about the Skaven Slaves. We can just run past them and go for the ranged units. Yeah, so they're having to react there. Tomb King can just hang out. Maybe we should just smash our way through the Skaven Slave units first, since it's just in the way. It's not going to take very long. Alright, you can fire at my Lich Tomb King. Doesn't matter. Here's our Ashen Triad. Okay. Get the net down. Where's the Council Guard? Where are the guys I have to wipe out? They're here, alright. Catapults don't have a good fire arc. It's fine. Yeah. Yushabji get stuck in over here. We're not doing as well as I hoped actually taking out these rattling guns, but hopefully we have a run at them now. Okay, these units are broken, that's great. All their artillery here is broken, yeah. Keep trying to wipe them out. That was the Pestilent Breath spell. Okay, these are just Skaven slaves. Alright, we'll take a bit of damage on that flank, but it's not a problem. What's happening here? A lot of these archers got to melee, that is not good. I probably should just leave my archers on skirmish mode in some of these battles where I'm not able to micromanage them quite as well. Okay, Scorpions have dealt with all this. Yeah, Yushabti are not great against units with spears, obviously, but they're only Skaven slaves, so they just get slaughtered. Tons of magic I'm not really making the best use of. Okay, the Council's Guard have to die. Drop the banishment down.
Very well.
Yeah, Tomb King's taking a bit of damage. I don't know that throwing more spearmen into the Council Guard actually help. I have to kill them, not break them. What's this other unit? Ashen Triads, okay, they need to die too. There's nothing else. Oh, yeah, the Yushabti unit got a bit caught. Okay. Micromanagement, not quite good enough here. Yeah, can I stop that unit getting wiped out? Maybe. Alright, that banishment... Oh crap, I just annihilated my own unit with that banishment. Whatever. Yes, they're broken. Yeah, that banishment placement was unfortunate. It's only Nekara warriors, it doesn't matter. These units are all broken now. Yeah, they're not coming back. Okay, don't need to run anyone down. I do need to... Yeah, I do need to wipe out these storm vermin though. Yeah. Main priority now is not having units wiped out before I actually kill the last of these.
The crown worships me.
And I did lose those Nekara warriors. Okay, well, like I said, it's no big deal. Yeah, nothing else is left this way. Those Yushabti are fine. They won't get wiped out at least. They'll just take a couple of turns to replenish. And down to 23 storm vermin. Okay. Well, more opportunity for some healing, I suppose. Yeah, I don't want you to fire at will anymore. Yeah, they're all dead, and we win. Okay. Little sloppy to take this much damage, but I don't believe that anything can attack these armies, so they get back to full strength, no problem. Okay. It's kind of encouraging that the Skaven are sending stacks at me that aren't full of storm vermin. I suspect the issue is that they can't recruit storm vermin in every province they control. So like the armies that get recruited out of one province have storm vermin, but the armies that come out of the other one, they have to just kind of fill them with Skaven slaves or whatever.
Find my harem. Advance!
Confident attacker, okay, that's great. Yeah, so I lost.
Land of the dead.
Let's just do the level ups first.
I doubt his attention.
Definitely want that.
I have my suspicions.
Grab replenishment. This guy has everything, pretty much. Jar hoarding.
My will be
Yeah, so this army's still at full strength. This is down 2 units.
of greatest dynasty.
Protect my vision.
Address me as your highness.
That's unfortunate, because I'd love to have this army go into ambush stance.
Tomb Prince of the Hekara. Advance.
Just make sure there isn't an orc army around Gorgazan.
Make way.
Okay.
My dynasty reigns supreme.
I don't think there's any reason not to just come and grab this then.
Challenge me.
Yeah.
To battle for the Creator God.
Good start getting experience on my new recruits over here. And completed this quest. I mean, it's only a minor extra boost, but why not, right?
They need to prove themselves.
Priest King. Open the casket.
Yeah,
of
so you can
souls.
scout up towards Galbraez.
Good.
I'm not sure how much I want to push this offense, but I'm thinking... Yeah, I actually need these armies to come down south, don't I?
The sun.
Yeah. These two Skaven armies were a bit of a problem.
Arkhan the Black.
I think Arkhan should... Yeah, I don't want to fight them both at once for sure.
Dead.
Yeah, just have this Necrotut keep an eye on things. I want Arkhan to... move west, but stay in ambush stance, I think.
They are trapped.
Animus.
Okay, is there another Skaven army here?
My
There is. What do we got? Okay, can't see it yet. Yeah, this is why building stuff in Bargar was not been a good decision. At least they haven't come over to take Kasabar back. I maybe should have built fortifications here. I mean, I still could start, I suppose. Yeah, let's... I should have started this a few turns ago. Get these buildings up for the extra garrison troops. Well, I'll demolish this building since it doesn't... It's not, you know... It's a relatively small amount of extra income. I can always decide next turn whether to build walls or just not bother in the end.
Who commissions me? Tomb Prince of the Hekara.
Okay, you can go towards Numas.
Onwards, legions.
If it wasn't for the Skaven armies in the middle, I'd actually be able to like push an offensive against them up in the north, but I think I'd rather... I don't want a situation where they're taking territory and I'm taking territory. That just ends up being inefficient.
More slaves.
Yeah, you stay there.
More.
Khemri garrison should be replacing now, but it's still extremely weak though. Yeah,
Yes.
he'll heal a bit over time, I guess. I'm actually thinking...
Greatness comes. The realm of souls fills with my foes.
Thinking I might want the Storm Riders in this army just as a cavalry unit, because those Skaven, like these armies aren't very well equipped to deal with artillery. They're okay against the weapons teams, because the weapons teams have to get closer, but Plague catapults and Warp Lightning cannons I don't have a great answer to. So I can even see picking up a carrion unit as not being the worst. Yeah, let's reluctantly try that. And I can merge these skeletons No, hold on. I should just... No, let's not do that. Hold on. What are your units like in terms of... Oh, I can get a big upgrade in leadership on or experience on these 2 Tomb Guard units, so let's do that.
Find my harem.
Yeah, that's better than upgrading the skeletons.
The day of awakening comes. Petra watches. The king moves.
I should actually... yeah.
Arise, legions.
I didn't quite sequence all this in the best way, because I want to start moving south as well.
Land of the dead.
Have the option next turn of... Oops. Have the option next turn of bringing in the casket plus Storm Riders.
Living sweat.
I don't want a 4th casket in Arkhan's army long term, but I do have the option of giving it to him as well.
Quick says no.
I can take out this army no problem at all with Arkhan, I think, even if they're not on forced march.
I ignore the critics.
Alright. Yeah, still no sign of chaos actually being over here.
King of greatest dynasty.
And I already looked at this stuff. Yeah. Yeah, back up strength ranking 3. I was about to say, I actually think we should be pretty high in strength ranking, and Grimgor's down to 5. That's good. The thing with Grimgor, you've got to remember, right, is he is like actively fighting a lot of other people. You can see the red here is Karazakarak, and he's got little wars going on in other places too against the other Tomb Kings actually over here, I believe, the Court of Libaris. I doubt the Border Princes or Zufbar are doing much in terms of attacking him, but the dwarves will be for sure. So, yeah, we've done a number on the Skaven. Alright, what else do I have to do here? I think I should do a run round of heroes in case I forgot to move anybody. Yeah, I didn't forget to move this guy. Let's have him maybe stand over... No, standing in the middle is good. I want to see where both these armies go. Ah, I've got more Screaming Skull slots. Right, it's a good job I noticed that. Yeah, I can't recruit them here. Recruiting units at Gold Chevron experience, though. That is very nice. That's a combination of the Lich Priest plus my King having all the level up bonuses that improve recruit rank. I can't really have them sit and recruit from Global, though, I think. No. Or maybe I can. Maybe I make an exception for this, for the catapults. I do want artillery in this army. So, yeah. This army doesn't need to be stronger immediately. If an Orc army appears down here, I don't have to necessarily fight it. I can pull back to Zandri.
Powering on life.
Though, sadly, I can't recruit
Address me as your highness.
catapults easily from the Khemri region. And I don't think I need them on the west coast, given Chaos hasn't actually shown up yet. I can always recruit them in a single turn. I'll have that long before... Like, I'll see their armies at least a little in advance. Even if, you know, assuming they're even still coming towards me, which probably is unlikely now.
Your will.
So is there any... Yeah, so will I regret it if I just put those 2 new Screaming Skulls into King Enhance's army?
Immortality. Transient power.
I already have casket plus double catapult here, and I have the option to add another casket if I need to. Arkhan doesn't need more artillery. Having more than 3 units of artillery in the army, I think you start to kind of run out of other slots.
Serve me.
So what would I cut here? I don't really need an architect in the army, I guess. Well, that's... Nah. That campaign movement range from the architect is too big. 25%. Okay, Lich Priest is staying for sure. I guess the Tomb Prince is kind of optional. I could... Yeah, he's a very strong fighter. He may be better joining one of my other armies over this way. And I could also cut... I'm reluctant to cut a Tomb Guard. But maybe I can. Yeah, maybe I can cut a Tomb Guard. Because I do have double Bone Giant plus a Scorpion. I'm just trying to think of like how to make space for the Screaming Skull. Okay, let's do that. I don't need the Tomb Prince in this army.
Not now.
This unit can get re-recruited into another army. No problem at all. And then I can do this. Get 2 Screaming Skull catapults. They come in with unit rank 7, which is enough to get the bonuses from this thing here. Missile resistance, missile strength, ammunition, those are all, well, missile resistance is whatever, but missile strength and ammo is really great. These are going to be coming in with a lot of ammo, yeah, 34. Okay, I think I like this.
My dynasty. You dare.
Yeah, so now this gets to be Tomb Guard rather than regular skellies, which is great. Alright, let's spend gold, and then I do want to spend some jars to forge some new items, and I also want to actually do a quick check on the Books of Nagash, because that's something I've been forgetting about, and maybe... Oh, let me just do that right now, actually. So... Oh no, I'm fine. Yeah, there's nothing else in my territory here. Oh, these are really good bonuses, but they're just difficult to get. Skaven Blight. Oh, those bonuses are actually not good at all, and this is... Yeah. Temple of Skulls is right at the edge of the map. Unit capacity plus 5. Oh, that would be good. Extra army would be great. Okay, nothing here is actually a short term, doable in the short term. That's fine. Just worth checking. So now... Yeah, so this I can do as many times as I want, and gives regeneration, and this I can do as many times as I want, and gives a one-shot heal, and both those are really effective on Lords, particularly if they have the War Sphinx. So I'm going to just do a quick run round on who could do with that. Actually, I should give Arkhan... Yeah, the Armor of Eternity is definitely better than this. Regeneration on Arkhan's really good, because he has such a high armor stat, although, well, yeah, it gets slightly lower from taking this off him, but that's fine. The ward save's good too. So, that's 1 for Arkhan, and he doesn't need... Oh, I could give him a Hieratic Jar as well, right? Yeah. This lowers magic resistance and enemy winds of magic. The Skaven spellcasting has not been very dangerous here, so lowering enemy winds of magic is not a big deal. Lowering any enemy magic resistance is somewhat useful. Okay, I'll keep this on Arkhan. He can heal himself already, but I will give him an Armor of Eternity. So that's 1 Armor of Eternity. I mean, I've got so many Canopic Jars, I should just basically give it to everybody who makes even the slightest benefit from it. So he has the other Trickster's Shard. Like this guy, I don't think wants this over the Hieratic Jar. And the same story here. Okay, he already has a Hieratic Jar, so that's another Armor of Eternity. There's also the armor that gives a better ward save than actual armor stat, but oh no, wait, I can't craft that anyway. I was going to say, I think the regeneration, 4 hit points per second over a long battle just adds up so much. Yeah, so you get that, and you get that. In terms of my other Tomb Princes, yeah, you should also have Eternity, and I'll replace that with the... We can give that to... I'm not sure. I don't value this as highly as the healing. Again, the other Trickster Shard is just kind of whatever here. So that's 1. Yeah, don't need that. 2. Yeah, so that's 3 more armors and 3 more Hieratic Jars, right? Yeah, and I can very easily afford that, so no reason not to do it. 1. And 2. And 3. I should actually have been looking at rotating lords out to get more jar collectors. I'll look at that in a second. It's unfortunate that the like the crafting items and stuff and dealing with, you know, having extra heroes and equipment just kind of bogs things down, like slows the progression of the game. There's not too much I can do about that. I don't want to spend like I'm obviously not trying super hard to min-max absolutely everything on equipment wise, just because it would take too much time. But let's just do a bit of it here. Okay, so now got an extra regeneration banner too. Regeneration banner probably should just go on Tomb Guard. So someone here has Tomb Guard. Yeah, you have some Tomb Guard. Probably got a bunch of these cultists too. That they should go on characters out on this side. Oh, you've got one already. Why can I give a standard to the Lich Priest? That's funny. I thought they were normally Lord only items. Yeah, cultist. Yeah. I think yeah, it's easy to pick up the cultist in the territories where the there's lots of Skaven corruption. Right, all this other stuff is assigned on people. Yeah, so this guy has... he's got enough healing that I'll keep the Iron Curse icon, although against the Orcs... Maybe the Potion of Strength on him is better actually, as it for a combat boost. Yeah, I like that. He's already got the Armor of Eternity, okay. Yeah, that's whatever. And there's not anything further down here I can craft that I want, no. I can't craft any of the good weapons yet, right? Yeah, I mean, this is a... I don't want to spend 200 jars on this. If I could get this weapon, I would, but we don't have obsidian. Obsidian's coming up. Alright. Yeah. Sorry, that kind of housekeeping took a few minutes, but as I said, I just want to do it once in a while. Like, do a round of weapon and equipment upgrades or whatever. So... money-wise, probably... Can I afford to get going on the next Royal Burial Chamber? I started it here. Where else needs one? Oh, probably the Black Pyramid, which I've lost now. Yeah. RIP. Oh yeah, I could build it. No, it's already got... I've already got one, yeah. Okay. Maybe... Alright, Khemri's not tier 4. I could go for a growth building here, help Khemri get to tier 4 faster. That's not going to be very expensive, no. Can always demolish it later. Oh yeah, Sudenburg was where I was going to construct this. Ah, and it's cheaper, presumably because Arkhan's in the region. Okay, that's good timing. Let's take advantage of that. Okay, so... yeah, this literally, this Necrotect is slowly leveling up. He's out in the field as a scout, but I will put this point in because... yeah, I should put... no, I don't need it. Yeah, okay, I will put it in here. It's level 14 before he can pick up one of those skills, so he's not quite there yet. Yeah, I don't care about the other skill points. Alright, looks like that's it. Yeah, no changes over here. So we want to keep an eye on where these two Skaven armies go, try and get rid of them, and then resume some kind of an offensive against the Skaven from the south.
I am my father's.
No sign of Grimgor and the Orcs yet, which is good. But I probably don't want to push too far up north, just because it starts to get logistically difficult to backtrack if I need to defend here. It's kind of funny that there's also a lull in attacks across the sea. I bet they just send a bunch of armies at once. It tends to be the way it goes. Like, they don't do anything for a few turns, then they throw a lot of stuff at you. Oh, they just... huh. Alright, that army is coming out to retake Kasabar, which is unfortunate. Queek goes into force march. Ah. Well. That resolves things very nicely. In the sense that Arkhan can just wipe out Queek's army, no problem at all. Okay, another Dreadfeet army. That is a bit of a problem. What are you doing, Nautilus? Nothing just yet. Okay. Alright. Have we got more Brayheads? Well... yeah. Unfortunately, I do have a new faction to declare war on. That's annoying. There's going to be a stack of beastmen up here that I'm going to have to deal with. At this stage of the campaign it shouldn't be too much of a problem though. Okay, I'm not sure we'll get all the way through the rest of this turn, but let's start making moves with heroes and stuff. I think I'll probably just end with the fight with Arkhan against Queek. Yeah, so I'll have this Tomb Prince join another army in the south, but let's use him as a scout, at least temporarily. He might get wounded by this Plague Priest, but he's immortal. He's also quite high level, which protects him against being wounded. Yeah, and he's got almost everything in this line except that last point on Devastating Charge.
This is my endeavor.
So what happened to that other Skaven army? Did they occupy the Black Pyramid? They did. Ah, well that's convenient. And what tier did they occupy it at? Oh, only tier 1. Alright. I was hoping they'd put food into occupying the ruins at higher level, but
I keep my own count.
not this time. Okay, so you can come up this way.
Legions, move. Protect my vision.
Yeah, we're not going to be able to hold Kasabar. Which probably means I should just demolish all the buildings and like take the money and run, basically. That's going to cancel... Wait a second.
On your knees.
Yeah, let's not cancel recruitment of that Bone Giant. Can they launch the attack next turn? Probably not, actually. Right, they can't launch the attack this turn, but they will the turn after, so this is the turn I have to do the demolishing. Yeah, and I think that means...
Servants.
Okay, so it was only because of Kasabar I was able to do a bit of extra recruitment. That's too bad. So, yeah, so if I'm not sure what happens actually with the unit capacity. If I destroy these buildings while the units are being recruited, can the recruitment still finish? I suspect it can. I'm not going to gain too much money from demolishing this. Well, 2,400. I will capture this back, but just not right now.
Open the Libertas.
As I said earlier, I should have started building fortifications here, but even with fortifications, I probably couldn't hold off a full stack. Alright, it's not a big deal either way.
Awake the Necrosphinx.
So you can scout up this way.
Advance. What, father?
Yeah, I've got enough heroes now. My heroes are surviving that I'm getting a lot of precious intel on the Skaven. I've like pushed out my network of scouts essentially. Okay, so no army in Numas, but they do have a stack here. They need to come up with different names. I keep getting confused because there's like multiple people called Vermeek. There's this Vermeek, there's this Vermeek, and there was another dude called Vermeek the Insane, who I think I killed, but he'll be back or whatever. For a race as numerous as a Skaven, you'd think there'd be a lot of confusion caused by having too many name the same thing. Alright, whatever. Yeah, let's just fight this battle and then sort out the rest of my movement next time. Queek's got absolutely no chance here. I think this is probably just an order resolve. Well, I guess not. Okay, fair enough. I still think Queek has no chance here. These warp grinders just don't do enough against my army. I won't lightning strike, so I'll bring in my garrison reinforcements. So yeah, lots of storm vermin. You know, that's fine. They will be. I have a lot of missile weapons to help deal with them. Arkhan himself, I'll send to deal with the weapon screws because they have no fast units to stop him. Yeah, so I've got 3 weapons crews here. Okay. Now reinforcements come from this way. It would be really nice to be able to use my reinforcing army to just take the, like, have the skeletons take the fighting instead of my tomb guard and my front line here. Let's try and do that. Whoa, what is up with this? Oh, I see. Camera angle is just scuffed. Yeah, this is a pretty nice defensive position. Are they gonna have menace below? I think they must still have some. Yeah, there's no way I've gotten the Skaven corruption down to 0 in this region. And it's Queek, so that probably means more menace below than normal. That's a little annoying. I don't have anyone really to deal with that. I'll just have the Necro Sphinx as like the enforcer, ready to turn around and deal with rats whenever they show up. And have to decide which flank I want Arkhan on. I think I want him on this other flank and actually try and deal with these units as they come in. Yeah. And I'll focus fire on the... I'll try and kill... Yeah, I'll focus fire on these rattling guns and then those warp fire throwers, and more or less should be able to take them out with my caskets, like rout them before they get close enough to start shooting. So I don't want Arkhan getting stuck in a fight against Storm Vermin here, but other than that, I'm not so concerned about him. Just bring these units up as a screen for my other troops. Yeah, should be fine. Oh. Yeah. I don't want Arkhan fighting Storm Vermin. 2 seconds later, Arkhan in combat with Storm Vermin. Classic. Alright, and Skaven coming in here, so let's make sure... Okay, the Menace Blow came down right in front of my battle lines, which was terrible placement by them, so no problem at all. You're all in range. Yeah, I want you... You're gonna have to stand and fight. And where's my Lich Priest? Let's get him over this way, ready to drop down a net. Okay, artillery's taken out. Yeah, that unit's gone already, so next take out the Rattling Guns. No, the Warp Fire Throwers will just shoot into my garrison units, I don't care about that. So Arkhan's stuck fighting a bunch of stuff, yeah. He's occupying enough units here. I will try and pull him out, but he's done his job. Right, net should come in here. Okay, that's Queek. Not killing, didn't quite manage to kill those Rattling Guns before they got in range, that's a bit annoying. Yeah, I'm absorbing the hits here on the garrison troops. Yeah, now they're gone, okay. Focus fire on Storm Vermin. These units are trapped in place. Yeah, it's actually a lot of Storm Vermin here, and Arkhan needs to try and get out of there.
Shall pay. Obey.
Well, Arkhan did his job. No need to stay in combat here. Just run back and join in the main battle. We've not taken too much damage so far. It's too bad I don't have a bit more magic for banishment. There we go. Yeah, garrison troops absorbed a lot of the damage here. Queek's still alive, but let's just feed him more skellies. Yeah, those Stormbowmen are not going to hold out much longer. Right, lost a few units here, but that's fine. Yeah, they're routing. Yeah. Yeah, more menace below, wow. I don't even need to send my... Yeah, I don't even really need to send my Tomb Guard into combat here. I'll just use the garrison troops. Yeah, these are garrison troops too, although I should probably at least have them swing around and fight those guys. Alright, everything here is routed. Yeah, perfect. Try and do a bit more healing with Arkhan, particularly on this one unit that took a bit of a beating. They actually only lost 5 entities, that's good. Yeah, this all worked out. Totally fine. We need to break Queek. I guess that's the only thing that's left to do here. Yeah, you can all stop shooting. Okay, Queek's gone. We got him. No, these units have rallied. Wait a second. No, they haven't. Goodbye. They decided they were coming back and then changed their mind. Alright, no need to run Queek down. Want to drop down, reanimate, and keep healing. I've been reasonably impressed with these Shabji Greatbows. They do decent damage. Alright, stop shooting, stop shooting. Yeah, so successfully absorbed a lot of damage on my garrison troops. Exactly like I wanted. I guess I probably don't even need to do more healing just because we'll be able to replenish from friendly territory. I'll heal this unit up a little more, I guess, since I can. So this army's down, and the army that just occupied the Black Pyramid should be very easy to come take out. I might actually raise the Black Pyramid myself, and then use the special neck protect incantation to get it back at tier 3. That's probably my best strategy. Yeah, so just healing back to full, no problem. Yeah, this army is not particularly strong. Maybe Arkhan should even... Yeah. Not sure whether Arkhan maybe actually be better heading east. I do need to retake this too, though. Alright, I'll decide exactly how to move armies the next time, but I think this went well. Frustrating to lose the Black Pyramid, but it's only going to be temporary. Chaos hasn't actually shown up on the west coast for whatever reason, so that everything's fine there. Orcs aren't causing problems. I might, yeah. I'm trying to think of like the best way to push offensively against the Skaven and try and just actually wipe them out. They don't have that much territory left, so I think that should be the next like midterm goal here. Anyway, that's all for this one. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you next time.